India has nearly 560 million tons of coal, which is used in the domestic power companies. The import is very small quantity that takes place, and most of the coal in India is, of course, controlled through a pricing system by CIL and their subsidiaries. So the coal prices per se in the domestic market is not going up. Of course, whatever coal comes from abroad for blending purpose, that will get impacted, but that's a very small quantity right now. Most of the coal plants are not importing coal, excepting some of the plants which are on imported coal, like our CGPL. And we fortunately had some stock lying with us, about 1 million ton, which we are using for generating power, and some coal that we are trying to source will help us to bring down the average cost of coal to a more manageable level. So I think we don't expect any impact on coal prices in India, because the Indian production costs have not gone up, and they will continue to remain at the same level.
And so we're in the midst of a busy festive season. It's turning out to be quite exciting in India around Diwali. I believe that the overall electricity demand is still outstripping supply. You have stepped up for supplying to Punjab and Gujarat. I think the other hit states are Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Haryana. Could you walk us through whether or not there could be rationalization here in terms of supply demand?
So last week, or in fact 2 weeks back, with the intervention of the government, we started our coal-based plant, Mundra plant, and 3 units are presently operating. It is right now giving to Gujarat and Rajasthan. Punjab had taken in between for a few weeks, and we are now available for all the 5 states, and based on their requirement, we can ramp up the generation capacity. We also believe that going forward, once the coal prices stabilize in the international market, we will be in a position to supply, and so also the other imported coal-based plants. So I think on an average, we will find that the imported coal-based plants generation capacity will get enhanced, and we also that will to that extent increase the power which is available in the grid. Similarly, the domestic coal is going to get increased, and after the festive season, we typically see that by mid-November, the demand reduces drastically as the winter steps in, and we do not expect that we will have a huge shortage going forward.